Big lottery jackpots. Scan the QR code for a free ticket. Play underway, and same old story for the Lakers. It's a reverse layup by
Dwight of staying in front and then putting that long arm up.
Austin Reeves. Kent Bazemore, who played 5 years in Atlanta. And they left Carmelo wide open.
Defensive team in the world. No, so you can get some open looks if you run your offense.
There's Lou scoring. Lou will rank 27th on defense, trending as a better defensive team. Actually, they're coming off one of their best defensive efforts of the year. They held the Celtics to 34%. And they're going to knock it around in the key. Picking up the garbage is Carmelo and making sure
it passed it. It was deflected, but he was right there to pick it up and score.
LeBron back in Los Angeles, getting treatment on the knee. And that is Bogdanovich scoring over Tyson Chandler in Sacramento a couple of years ago. Horton Tucker with the defender on his hip with the left hand. Tailing Horton Tucker.
Offhand to the ball when you were taking it up, but that time he never did.
That's a good dish by Lou. DeLon Wright puts it up and puts it in. 15 in 28 minutes in Charlotte, getting an opportunity. THT glides through. Reverse layup is
to the paint. Make shots just like that. He's got to work more on that perimeter game.
Austin doesn't let Lou drift to his left. Now he's going to go right, which means he wants to get to the bucket, and he forces it in a con.
THT.
Everybody at MetaQuest would agree that was an unbelievable play. THT loses it momentarily, wants to pull his way in. Instead, he settles for a little shot in the lane. Here he is, and as Lou goes to the line, while we have a moment, here's a word from him.
In that first quarter, had 11 points.
That much resistance. Okongwu misses the dunk. Then it's Anthony at the other end. A 5-point switch. Good team fouls right now. Lakers with 4. Atlanta with 3. Kevin Huerter, former Mr. New York basketball when he was in high school. There's the New Yorker on the outside. Good play by AD. Not going to get it through him. The outstretched arms. Huerter kind of in a box on the outside, so he'll give it up to Collins, who knocks it down. It's taken by DeAndre Hunter. Averages about 3.5 rebounds a game. He'll pull up right where Collins hit a moment ago, and they've got, count the basket, it's 51-48. I was going back to the shot the other day. Russ had said, hey, I hit 2 in a row. I was feeling good about it. That's why I took it to win the game.
There's another look at how quickly he gets to the paint and gets to the front of the rim. They call goaltending on the shot. And then the Hawks turn it over, and the Lakers chance to possibly tie the game.
Russ with the methodic dribble in the attacking zone. Monk leaves it for the trailer. That's AD. Finds the corner to Bradley. Hook it now, and they'll reorganize with Malik. 5 to shoot. He's working on Trae Young. And they got bailed out a little bit right there. 2.1. And he was going into, you talk about congestion, he was going into some heavy traffic right there.
Yeah, he was, but he's a guy that can create some opportunities. They play defense for 22 seconds, and then with only 2 on the shot clock, they bail him out. That's what drives coaches a little bit crazy.
He had AB in the corner if he wanted him.
He was actually trying to get it to AB.
Yeah. Now posting is Anthony Davis working on Capello. Reverse layup is good. Little drop and spin and reverse for 2.
It's called footwork. It's all that's about. It's so nice to see that there are still a number of players that have the proper footwork in the post.
That brings back good memories for you, Stu, working with Pete Newell at your big man's camp. And working on those steps. That little floater in the lane is good by Trae Young.
He shoots a lot of those as the ball seemingly slips out of the hand of Westbrook right to the Hawks for another turnover.
Yeah, there was not a Laker in the vicinity. So turnover Lakers. They've turned over 8 times. Huerter, catch, shoot. That hits the heel. Rebound to Russell Westbrook. Has now 3 rebounds in the game to go along with 5 assists and 3 points. Underneath it's Monk one more time.
A nice job of getting contact and then releasing at the last moment. Nice job.
Malik with 13 matches AD's total. Those two with 26 of the 52. That's going to be a travel. How about the Lakers hounding defensively out by the timeline. Look out. Look out.
Now he should get a delay of game.
He's got to give it up. They just called a travel.
I mean, come on. He didn't like to call. He thought he got fouled on the blitz. They did a good job. Avery Bradley and Stanley Johnson did a good job of blitzing him. He thought he got fouled on that play, and that's why he held on to the ball. But that's where you get the delay of game. They called the traveling after that. Right there, he thinks he got fouled, and the referee says, no, you traveled. And Avery's just trying to get the ball so they can go down the floor. That's on the officials to make that stuff happen.
And not a quick whistle by the official, too. Easily, or not easily, or could have perhaps teed up Trae Young in that instance. Stanley right out to the wide open Russ, who's going to move in for an 18-footer.
Improve your percentages. He just took a couple of dribbles, gets to the free throw line, and knocks it down, gives the Lakers a 1-point lead.
Lakers 8-2 run to regain the lead. We're in Atlanta. The first of 8 games today in the NBA. Trae Young and the Hawks. They are a game and a half out of the 8th. Trae finally will get around to shooting a free throw. Hey, get your game day essentials straight to your inbox with pregame email. Before every game, you'll get key info like where to watch, projected starters, matchup storylines, 3 things to know, and more. Sign up on Lakers.com/emails. They battle at the rim. Collins tries to keep it alive, but Russ comes out with it. Russ drive, kick. And AB on the perimeter now. 3-point country. Lakers turn it over again.